Hey there, it's Catherine from CatherinePooler.com, and last week we did a quick and simple card with the patio party, and this week we're going to use the, I can't remember what this paper pack is called, but if you're viewing on YouTube, click the link below the video to visit this blog post where you'll learn all about the products I used. I'm starting with Crumb Cake Designer Series paper. I'm going to cut this in half the long way, so we're going to line it up at 4 1/4. I am cutting 2 sheets at once. We're going to set that aside and fold these in half. Taking my Very Vanilla, cutting it at 4 and 4. I'm going to stack these together and cut them at 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. This makes a little layer for 4 cards out of 1 sheet of cardstock. Then my Designer Series paper, I'm going to cut that at 4. So I'm doing it very similarly to the card I did last week. We're going to do a twist on it though. We're going to do 4, 4, and 4, and I need 1 more piece. We have a great manly pattern here and another great manly pattern on the other side. So we're just going to take this paper, line it up in our paper cutter. It's about 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to chop off the top. So then we'll be able to layer them on our paper or on our card like that, adding some great interest. Now my next step is to stamp my happy birthday onto the Very Vanilla layer. I'm using the Curly Cute stamp set, and I'm using a huge block because I can't find my small block. Now my happy birthdays are stamped, and to be most efficient, I'm applying all of my adhesive first, and then I will assemble all the layers one by one. So let's see. I have a little smudge here, but we're not going to worry about that. It's going to get covered up. I'm using the Tasteful trim, and I cut out a little rickrack from soft suede cardstock, and we're going to add that. Just snip off the end, and we're going to do that to all layers. I bet you can guess the next step. We're just going to lay these 4 layers out. Add the adhesive all at once, and then adhere them to our cardstock bases. All done. Now, do we want to leave them as is, or do we want to add an embellishment? These are the little bronze buttons from the Stampin' Up! Holiday catalog. I've just threaded some linen thread right through there. I thought this was a really appropriate manly embellishment, and I'll just show you real quick how I threaded the linen thread. It's really easy. Just start from underneath, go up through and down and up and down. And then what I did is I held this piece short and pulled. I kind of crisscrossed them a little bit, trim that off, and add a few mini glue dots. I did 2 or 3 on each one, depending on, well, you want to make sure that those little tails get stuck down so they won't come undone, and you want to make sure there's enough glue on there to adhere it to your card. So there you go, 4 manly cards in just a couple minutes. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Let me know if you like tutorials like this. I do a variety of different kinds of card making, from very clean and simple to something a little bit more advanced like this, which is actually a card that I've made for Stamp Nation. So be sure to hop over to CatherinePooler.com, sign up for my newsletter list, and for over 230 videos, everything from clean and simple to moving cards to techniques and scrapbooking, you're going to want to join Stamp Nation. It's a wonderful membership site with a great community, over 7,800 samples in the gallery, and it's growing every day. Hope you'll join us there. Have a lovely day and happy stamping.